He knows how to pronounce. Are you sure that's how it's pronounced? How we doing tonight, everybody? My name is Corey Pie Early. I like to eat pie early in the morning. I usually got people laughing when I was a fat kid in high school. Now, this is my first time up here. I've never done stand-up comedy before. Thank you. So I figured I'd get up here and probably have the jitters a little bit. So I figured I'd start off with a fun little game. It's called Am I Nervous or Michael J. Fox? That was Michael J. Fox. But anyway, I just recently got out of a long-term relationship. Like everyone else here, it looks like. I was in it for a good long 3 years. And, and she was a, Hispanic girl. And I remember, when I think of my relationship, I constantly kind of have memories and I think about it, which I probably shouldn't, but, recently I had this one memory of when we were talking about the idea of having kids. And she was like, Corey, if we have brown babies, they're going to be so beautiful. I looked at her, I was like, if we have white babies, they'll be superior. She was like, oh my God. I was like, babe, when you're white, you're always right. I really have no idea why she left me. But anyway, whenever a girl leaves you, you get left with a lot of emotion. And as a guy, that's something we have problems with, is dealing with emotion. We're usually good about staying strong. It's like, yeah, I just broke my arm. I'll go to the doctor tomorrow. I'm probably fine. And then you have, like, when someone dies, you're like, I'm going to be the, supportive man to set up and not shed a tear. But when a girl breaks up with you, you get teary. You kind of you start to cry. And I wonder, why do guys do that? We can be strong through everything else, but we can't be strong through this. I thought about it, and I realized it's because we have no idea when we're going to have sex again. It's a scary setup. You're like, it's like, I wasn't prepared for this. It's like the last time we had sex, I went like 5 minutes. I didn't know it was going to be my last fucking time. I would have powered house through that shit and go 5 hours if I knew this was going to last me for the next few months, years. I don't know. You look at yourself and you realize the relationship you put on like 25, 30 pounds. You look at that like every fucking pound that's there, that's a fucking week I'm going to have to wait to get laid again. Like I said, there's a good reason to cry there. Another reason guys might cry is the idea of moving back home, which I recently did. First time since I've been in high school, I've lived with my parents again. They're doing the parent role like anyone would. Their son's going through a breakup. They're just like, honey, are you okay? Are you okay? It's like, yes, Mom, for the 132nd time, I'm okay. No, I don't want to go do anything with you, and I want you to leave me alone. It's like, are you sure you're okay? It's like, yes. My mom recently decided to approach me on the idea of me being suicidal through the whole situation. So I guess it's something that people go through when they break up. I'll admit, I might have had a suicidal thought for a minute, and then I walked in the bathroom and masturbated, and I was fine. The way I see it was a fair trade-off. I lost thousands of potential lives just so I could move on. My mom was happy to hear about it. But speaking of those thousands of kids, I wasn't always okay with the idea of having children. It wasn't one of those things I always figured I would want in life. And honestly, most of the time I really just decided I didn't want them. And I usually kind of planned out what I would do if the situation ever rose up. Girl walks in, like, Corey, oh my God, we're pregnant. And it's like, oh shit. It's like, what's wrong? It's like, our kid's going to be a terrible boxer. It's like, why do you say that? I can't take a punch. But, like I said, that's the old me. I've kind of moved on since then. And, okay with the idea of having kids. I think it'd be kind of fun to teach them all the things you didn't learn as a kid. Like when you are in a situation with a bunch of adults and you're being a kid, like, children should be seen, not heard. It's like, how many people have heard that growing up? Everyone. I'm going to teach my kid when someone says that, look at me like, that sounds like something a pedophile would say. You want to look at me but not say anything about it? Yeah, I get it.